Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Conversation and good morning everyone and welcome back. I'm gonna go through some news and updates. So one of the news that I was in circulation on WhatsApp and other groups and Facebook and things like that was the one on the Times of India that talks about the IT notices to 4 to 5 lakh individuals trading in bitcoins across the country. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Let's see what exactly this letter is all about. Of course, I would like to hear your opinion. What do you think? Uh, what does this article say and things like that? We're going to have a look at the coinmarketcap.com. The price of a Bitcoin dropped yesterday a little bit to 19,000, but it's gone up once again. And Ethereum is shot up really high. Bitcoin Cash, especially, I have a news for Bitcoin Cash that I want to definitely share with you. And also the Bitcoin Cash might boom next year. There are some news about Thomson Reuters being adding Bitcoin Cash to their Icon platform. So this could be major news for Bitcoin Cash. And also going to look at 9 best documentary which was published by CoinSutra, which is a very nice article written, well written. They're talking about the 9 documentaries that you can watch, or probably you can direct someone to watch in case they are just getting started into Bitcoin to understand what Bitcoin is, why does it exist, and things like that. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and look at the coin market cap. Look at the market cap. The total market cap is close to 635 billion, and definitely doesn't look like a bubble to me. And a lot of people do call it a bubble, but that's just my opinion. I don't think really it's a bubble. We are definitely entering into a economy which is technology driven, which is like built on Internet 2.0, which is called blockchain. So yeah, Ethereum is about 841. Bitcoin Cash finally crossing $2,000. So do look out for Bitcoin Cash. I do want to make a video wherein I want to talk about probably the top 5 picks of cryptocurrencies that I think may have a great potential in future as in for 2018. And a lot of people have said that the 2018 can be the bigger year for compared to 2017. So that's we're going to look at that as well. Cardano is definitely one of those picks in my top 5 for the next year, but I'm definitely going to make a separate video, so I will keep it for that video. IOTA is for the 4.35. Let's have a look at some gainers and losers. So 117% the quantum. I do know there have been a lot of requests about my view on different ICOs like the Token Pay and a couple of others. But guys, trust me, it is time consuming to understand and study any of the ICOs, and I really study them in depth, talk about the team, the project that they're building up. So it becomes difficult at times to actually read all of the ICOs, but I will promise you that as and when I can, I will definitely like to cover those ICOs which has come through the request. That's something that I want to say, and yeah, that's about CoinMarketCap.com. So definitely uptrend, not just the Bitcoin, but other cryptocurrencies is also on definitely on a growing mode. Dash definitely will be one of the top picks for 2018, definitely. So let's moving on to the news right now. So ID notices, it seems like the income tax department has sent out notices to about 4 to 5 lakh individuals trading in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, especially after they had a survey on the Bitcoin exchanges. Now, I really don't know how far is this true, because this news really doesn't talk a lot about it, what exactly happened. But one thing that I do know that they have mentioned in the news itself that over here somewhere I will yeah. So this is something that I didn't find legitimate about. So it writes that as the bitcoins are virtual currencies and are illegal and unregulated. Well, I would agree that it is unregulated, but it's not really been declared as illegal as yet. So this is why I am not sure whether this article is has some genuinity in this, whether the notices really have been sent. But of course, one of the HNI who has been dealing or trading in Bitcoin can only tell whether he has received any notice, such notice from income tax. But yes, but in a good, in a way, I think it's good if they have been asked to pay income tax, if at all there is any capital gain or things like that, because that would it shows that how probably the India is on the verge of regulating Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because when you start taxing anything, automatically you're talking about, okay, you are okay with it. So if you're taxing something, then that means you're okay with the trading of it, right? So this is what just my view is, but definitely want to hear your opinion. And I do know that a lot of these HNIs are not that easy. So if you are asking them for the tax, they would definitely ask under what regulations and things like that. So that'll be interesting to see what comes out of these survey, whether they have received a notice, uh, and it will be interesting to see if the government will be regulating now cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin in some or the other way, probably as soon as possible. So let's see what happens on that. At the same time, in India, there's a blockchain foundation which has been formed, which is called what is it called? It's called BFI. So it's called Blockchain Foundation of India. Yes, Blockchain Foundation of India. So this is basically, this foundation will help all the blockchain startups which are coming up into the space, and probably exchanges and other things which are happening into cryptocurrencies and blockchain space, to support them and probably talk to the government in case there are something that any message that they want to convey to the government officials in terms of regulation, in terms of taxation and all that. A couple of people here, so members of BFI, the Blockchain Foundation of India, are Vishnu Chandra, Deputy Director General of National Informatics Center; Padmaja Rupare, President of Indian Angel Network; Himanshu Bindal, founder of OneCode.work, which is another startup firm; Mohit Kalra, who is the CEO of CoinSutra; Manav Singhal, co-founder of Velic, which is basically they are raising up some ICOs and things like that; Arun Mittal, director of Excite Batteries; and then you have Nilesh Gopali, country head of Cloud Buy. And then you have Asutosh Chadda, group director of Microsoft India. So quite prominent, good number of prominent people as well. And then you have Kunal Patel, advisor at Yes Bank, and Satyendra Singh, head of strategy and business development at Nokia. So these are the guys who, and Dipankar Chakravarti, the executive director at PwC. PwC is one of the chartered accountancy firm, accounting firm. So yeah, so these are the people in this blockchain foundation of India, which is basically a foundation which will be helping up all the blockchain startup, probably the exchanges as well, in terms of what how they should take the entire project, the entire thing ahead in India. So something really interesting to read about. Yes, so this is what something I wanted to share is majority of Bitcoin investors believe that cryptocurrency performs even better in 2018. Now, 2017 has been a very surprising year. I mean, this has been the biggest year I think in the last over the last decade, wherein not just the Bitcoin price has shot up to $19,000. There are couple of achievement. I would love to make another video on just about 2017, but just to give you a zest of what exactly happened in 2017. So 2017 had a lot of year for ICOs and stuff. There were a lot of ICOs which were come a lot of lucrative project like EOS, Neo, and many other projects which have come in into 2017. Apart from that, this is year is quite significant because this is the year when Bitcoin uh, went to the Wall Street as well. So, and of course, the overall market capital is very close to about 600 billion. Is it? Yeah, six. It's already crossed about 600 billion. So it's very significant year for cryptocurrencies and blockchain space. 2017 will be interesting to see what happens in 2018. I definitely see 2018 being the bigger year than 2017. But what do you think? What do you think? What's your opinion? Do let me know in the comment below. Um, and let's see, we'll be doing some live as well today, and this time in the afternoon, if possible. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Right. So this was one of the reasons why I said the Bitcoin cash price might go up. This is published in about 2 hours ago. So one of the company called what's this called? It's called Thomson Reuters, which is this is their website. Are you ready for blockchain special report? This is the official website. And what are they into? So they are into finance, legal, tax accounting, and things like that. And they have started accepting Bitcoin Cash, not Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. And the reason they will do Bitcoin Cash and not Bitcoin is obviously the one of the reason being the transaction fee, because Bitcoin is a very high transaction fee. So let's say if I want to pay like $1,000, $2,000, I'm talking about at least $4 to $5 of transaction fee, which is not good. Whereas Bitcoin Cash is pretty much cheaper compared to Bitcoin. So that would be one of the reason why this company would be listing Bitcoin Cash in the future and not Bitcoin. So as you can see, adds Bitcoin Cash to Econ platform. So over 300,000 financial professionals working in asset management, hedge funds, or other institutions now have access to Bitcoin and Cash data directly via the Thomson Reuters Icon platform. Definitely, guys. Definitely something to be excited about. Toronto headquartered multinational mass media information firm Thomson Reuters Corporation has added Bitcoin Cash to its Bloomberg Terminal Challenger platform Icon. BCH has thus become only the third cryptocurrency to list on the platform following Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look at this. So do watch out for Bitcoin Cash, guys. I mean, this is just a wild opinion, not an investment advice, but do watch out for Bitcoin Cash. I do think this might have a ride. And I'm not surprised. When it came down, when it just forked, it was about 400 US dollar. Today we are talking about $2,198. Especially a lot of prominent people have been talking about what Bitcoin is and things like that. This is something that I was watching this morning,
CME,
and this
CBOE,
is on
all
the
kinds of recognition. NASDAQ is
yeah.
next. So there are also arbitrage opportunities because the
So
futures
a
are
lot
going to
of big
be
people are talking
settled
about
in US
Bitcoin
dollars, not
cryptocurrencies.
Bitcoin.
That's not just from India. That's definitely from across the globe. And who doesn't want to be a part of this conversation? And so definitely an exciting time. This is on the CoinSutra.com. CoinSutra is one of those blogs where they write some beautiful articles about some top five cryptocurrencies, and they are definitely from India, and they're doing a fantastic job. They're coming up with this. They have just published an article about nine Bitcoin documentaries. So, do just want to give you an update. I have been watching a lot of documentaries. So, when I got introduced to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, I was watching this documentaries a lot. And in fact, one of the most watched documentary that I have watched is the end of money as we know it. So, I have watched this couple of times. Beautiful, beautiful documentaries. And apart from that, there are a couple of others as well. So what this documentary does is basically somebody who is just getting started or who does not know as to why Bitcoin cryptocurrency exists. These documentaries are really helpful because they tell you the need of cryptocurrency. They tell you the evolution of money, how the money has evolved over a period of time, and these documentaries give you really some insights of Bitcoin, and then you really don't actually look at just the pricing front. You really want to understand everything about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and you become a philosopher as to why you really think there is a need of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, a decentralized system for monetary systems. Yeah, something to look out for. That's all I have for you right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if anything special topic that you want to cover. If I cannot cover it in today, tomorrow, I would definitely cover it in some time in future. But we do have these live sessions. You can, if you have any questions, you can ask. Of course, please share your opinion as well. If there are anything that you found interesting, you would like to share, and any powerful ICOs that you found out. Do share that on the live chat, and that helps everyone. And definitely do stay away from these multi-level marketing or some fixed scheme, and do try to make aware people as well about these schemes, wherein people actually end up losing their bitcoins and cryptocurrency. So not really a good state. People should not think that Bitcoin is a Ponzi or a MLM plan. Bitcoin is a technology, but since this is highly in demand, people do come out with plans which can take away your Bitcoin from you. Definitely be careful of that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do leave your feedback and opinion in the comment box below, and I will see you in my next video. Take care and enjoy.